Happy fall, y'all! So here is my Inktober vlog. Originally, I was going to have like 2 images per vlog, with some footage of my editing or my day, but life, or should I say death, got in the way. So my Nale Hustin passed away. In English, that's my father's father. So that tanked my motivation to do any real work. I tried to keep up with the prompts. If you follow us on Facebook or Instagram, you may have noticed that I missed a few, or I took the photo but I didn't edit and post the image up with Algernon's prompts. October was one hell of a month for sure. It started off with a really quick job, then a film shoot the second week, and then the constant learning labs that the company has been enrolled in. We had like a little jobs here and there. Doesn't it always happen that way, where like there'll be days or weeks with nothing going on, and then all of a sudden there's like 20 things that need to get done all at once? It seems to happen for me that way anyways. Despite all my want of an evenly laid out plan, the well-laid plans of mice and men, isn't that how the saying goes, or something like that? Back to Inktober, so I'm going to address the major elephant in the room. Photography is not ink. I know, but it's still a prompt needed to be done on a specific day. So technically what I did was a 31-day photo challenge. I wanted to partake in this event because I really don't like the 31-day photo challenge prompts that are out there. They're not very motivating to me. The terms always end up being too technical or too fluffy. They're like either, oh, a photo with a shallow depth of field, or take a photo of something you love. And it's like, ugh. I need something more to be creative with. I wanted to use these prompts as a way to take photos that I don't normally attempt, either because the thought doesn't occur to me or because it takes too much time to set up, like the fancy prompt or the wisp prompt. It was really fun setting up those little mini studios to help control the light and understand what I can offer my future photo clients. Sometimes I had like a vision in my head of what I wanted to do after thinking about the prompt, but then I ended up not having enough time in the day to get it done. Like with the sleep prompt, I really wanted to have the subject kind of just floating asleep, maybe like have like an apple box or something underneath them with the sheets flowing down, covering it so it looks like they're kind of just asleep on top of nothing with the desert around them. But like I said, the day got away from me. It was already the end of the day, so I got a picture of my daughter sleeping, and then I just kind of photoshopped her in the desert. But with that one, it was also kind of helpful because what I did when I took the photo of her entire body was in focus, but the background photo of the desert landscape that I used, it was a really shallow depth of field, so obviously you can see the front of it is very blurry, but then I took just the blur tool and I just blurred up the half of her body that was in the forefront with the rest of everything that's blurry, so it kind of looks like they mesh. And those were some fun things to do with Photoshop that I actually wanted to try and tinker with and mess around with this Inktober. And I noticed I've kind of fallen into a comfort zone where I only use the same 3 or 4 photo editing tools like color balance or levels, or waves, you know, just adjusting those little tiny things here and there, because I usually just take landscape photos or really close-up nature photos, and I really wanted to practice a lot more with intense photoshopping, like taking photos from somewhere else and editing them into other photos, or making them very artsy or graphic where you can tell it's photoshopped, but it's still a nice image. Or also, one thing that I really struggle with is beauty Photoshop, like with the face and making the face look really pretty. The only time I would actually do professional photos of a person is during like graduation photos, and I don't tend to over edit people's faces just because I think you're beautiful the way you are. Except for one instance, I had someone, she had a really big pimple on her nose, so I just kind of got rid of that pimple, but that's all I've ever done. I've never like smoothed people's skin and got rid of that peach fuzz, or like made sure their whole face was even. That's what makeup's for, right? So I kind of wanted to delve into that, and with the bulky prompt, I really tried editing into that stuff, but it ended up being way too tedious for me, and I was like about to throw my mouse across the room just because it's like click here, click there, do these little clicky things, and it's like, My overall impression of Inktober was that it was fun to do these random word prompts and attach them to photography, because honestly I could have just taken a quick snap of a radio or trash for the disgusting prompt, but pushing myself to try and reinterpret the prompt through photos was a fun experiment. I have speed edits of almost every photo shown in this video, and if you would like to see how I edited them together, let me know and I can make a few of those videos. We're planning on posting more to this channel as a group, as a company. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Like, share, and subscribe and all that stuff. Check out all the prompts from myself and Al Gurnan on our Facebook page and Instagram. Hagonet!